Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. All right. So finally, I'm like, yes, we got some love. Okay. And if you hear anything in the background, I got my cats, my dog, the washer, I'm living. Okay. So I'm seeing that by next spring, someone new is going to come into your life. Okay. And I'm also seeing the headache that you went through with this past person, okay? For some of you, there's a pregnancy here, okay? Some of you could have gotten pregnant by this person. Maybe you have children with this person. And I really feel that, in some ways, this person really tried to keep you trapped, okay? This person really has an ego on them, okay? And I don't know if you remember, what is it? Sleeping Beauty with Gaston. Like this person that you were with could have been very self-absorbed, very selfish, just all about them. And if you remember from the movie, like he didn't think too highly of women. He felt that women were supposed to, he was like, Belle, you're supposed to have my kids and, do wifely stuff, right? He didn't think anything else of her. And Belle had so much depth to her. So he didn't really tend to that side to her. But luckily, Belle was, she was like, I see right through you. You know what I mean? That is not what I want for myself. Okay. But for some of you, this person portrayed to be something that they're not. So that's how they wooed you in. That's how they literally lured you into their lair. And once they were able to trap you by means of a baby, okay, or maybe in like some type of financial situation or something here, it was something that really anchored you, okay? That's when you began to see like, oh shit, like this person is not who they said that they were. But now it's too late. So I feel like you were always just trying to make the best of it, okay? Now, from what I remember in this movie, The Princess and the Frog, I forgot his name, but I think he's like the voodoo king or something, right? And so he's basically like working with other entities and also utilizing people, to get to where he needs to get. So I feel strongly that this person was like, has a past of like using people. Now they may have used you like for certain things, apply that where it resonates, but I feel strongly that this person used you, okay? And they also use past people, and there are people in their corner, like maybe friends or family, that have literally made this person, like they made their head that big, okay? Like they blew them up. They made them feel this special. When really it was just like, once you saw through this person, you're like, oh my God, like this person isn't shit. You know what I mean? And by then, everything just started like, eating away at you. Things began to unravel between the both of you. And I really don't like sometimes when I see Gaston and I see like, so this person also could have like a very flashy, like very into their looks, like very flashy, very into material stuff. Maybe they're into like, they're like always going to the gym. They're invested in their body. They like, they're very superficial, like how people look, so, where maybe you might not feel confident, and then all of a sudden you might catch them staring at somebody else and you're like, what the fuck, and so I feel like this person is very superficial and into their looks and into themselves. Like they're very self-absorbed. Okay. And so there's just this energy that I'm getting with this person, okay? So you might have thought that this person was a soulmate, but no. And I think towards the end, because I'm also feeling like it's done. I feel that this is done. This lesson has been learned, okay? You saw right through this person, but there's nothing that can be like, there's nothing that can revive this, okay? And why am I saying that? I feel like you're kind of going through like a healing period as well. Like, I feel like you're just pretty much like, you know what? I'm in my healing right now. I'm just doing me, focusing on me, meditating, journaling, because I got here journaling. Okay. So I really feel that like you're trying to manifest like, maybe not so much the perfect person, but like how you want to be loved. Like you learned so much in this relationship that you know that this is what I'll never go back to. You know, this is what I'll never go back to, but this is what I want. Okay. And so when I saw this card, all I saw was, or I saw an image of my mind of Sierra when they asked her something about like her and Russell, and she was like, that man's got my back, you know? And I really feel that in other relationships, whether this be friendships or lovers or even family, like you've never really had somebody that's had your back 100%. Like you've never had this unconditional, you know, maybe you've had it like here and there, but like it's never been like consistent, you know what I'm saying? And especially in love, like when it comes from your partner, you've never really had that or felt that. And so I feel like in 2026, you know, around springtime, that this is when, you know, when everything, the ice is melting, right? And, you know, you start to like emerge. This is when, you know, you're going to find that person, or you're going to start finding yourself even further, which then attracts that person in 2026. Okay. I'm feeling that once this person does see you like brand new, like moving on, like this person is going to like go into shock. Okay. So they are going to have like some anxiety here. They are going to, you know, they realize that like they no longer have like this control over you, this power over you by this time. Okay. And this is literally like, they're going to be in their head about it. They're going to be in their feelings about it. But it's like, you know, when you think about the past with this person, it's like, it's only like, it's just like, I'm not going to say it's like 100% bad memories, but it is pretty freaking bad. Like it's not happiness. Okay. It's not like what it is that you wanted with this person. And I feel like, you know, I feel like you were lying to yourself, or like this person just, once you saw through the facade, it was like, oh my God, like you realize that this person had just been like enchanting certain people to believe a certain narrative. And you were just like, how the hell did I get caught up in this? Like maybe like why? Because this person put on this like perfect image that they were, you know, this person, maybe they were like, yeah, I'm a go-getter, you know, I have this, I have that, da, da, da. But then once you found out that like they only came up through like, I'm almost feeling like this person comes up like off of other people's backs. You know what I mean? Like it's like they get what they can during that situation, and then they're like, it's like they just take. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling like. They take. And then they move on to the next relationship. Like they don't know how to build anything of their own. You know what I'm saying? Like they always have people helping them out. Like it's just this weird like energy that I'm feeling. Like this person always has these people, like whenever they're in trouble, there these people go, like, here you go, here's the magic lamp, what do you need to get out of this situation? And it's like, you're not teaching this, like this person has not learned anything. Okay, especially if this person has like their enablers. This could be like friends or family that have enabled their behaviors, really. So I'm going to say that this person is going, like, look at that, ascensions in the reverse. This person is going to continue the same cycle in another relationship, and thank God it's no longer you. Okay, thank God it is no longer you. Okay, so I'm seeing here with happiness and unconditional, this is like you loving yourself. Okay, you are honoring yourself and loving yourself. And out of the blue, look at this little knight. I don't know if you can see him. Okay, out of the blue, this is like, you know, this is what Sierra was talking about. This is your protector. This is your knight. You know, this is the person that you're going to call on, you know, male or female, that is going to have your back no matter what, that is going to uplift you, that is going to, you know, motivate you and protect you and love you like you've never been loved before. Like, you know, where you may feel like, oh my God, like, who the heck is gonna, you know, want to take on this burden? Well, this person is, and you're not a burden. Okay, you're not a burden. Like, even though you come in with all this stuff, like, but you're not coming empty-handed. You know what I mean? You're not coming empty-handed. You got your own. And I'm seeing here with sold. This tells me that, you know, you're going to be relocating. You're going to be moving. Who knows, by the time, you know, you relocate, maybe you meet this person in this new area. But I am seeing like, you know, positive movement in terms of, you know, your future and in terms of your love. Okay. And also, I want to touch on this card, single, because I feel like maybe like the way that This person maybe your past person may have been a cheater, may have like always been like that person who stares at other people. And I feel like this person, like they're 100% single. They're 100% real. Like they're not looking for nothing else. Like when they find you, that's it for them. Okay. They're not going to be staring at nobody else. They're not going to be like, you know, somebody that you have to worry. Like they're literally like, if you want like their password to their phone or whatever, they're going to be like, here, like, go ahead, go through it. Like this person has nothing to hide, which is going to be so new and refreshing for you. And I also feel that you're going to mirror the same energy with this person, because I feel that this, you know, the person that you're going to come across, like you both have like similar stories to where like they also need to be, you know, they need trust, a lot of trust in the relationship. And like, you're the perfect person, you know what I mean? You're the perfect person for them. And you're going to show them like, yes, I'm 100% committed to you. So like trust is going to be huge for the both of you, but you guys are not going to have an issue with like showing each other, like, you know, through actions. Like, yes, you can trust me. I don't need to know where you're at every second of the day. I'm feeling like, you know, this is just something entirely new for you. Okay. And I got here this little charm here. It says old fairy tales. This book in particular, it's just like those past stories, right? Like, you know, where you thought that, you know, you had, you know, found your soulmate with this person here with Gaston. Like, no, that, like, just let it go. Okay. This only was a lesson for you. This was just a lesson just to get you to love yourself and to, you know, connect with the right person. Okay. And once you do that, okay, or I feel like you've already done it, to be quite honest, then comes in your person, you know, and you two are going to be like, see this magnet? It's like, it's literally like, boom, like you guys are just going to be like always wanting to be with each other, always wanting to talk. Like, it's just going to be like this, like fun energy. And look how she's like, let's go here. Like, she's like ready. Like, you know, there's just something like that you guys both can't explain between one another, but it's like, it's just like fireworks. Okay. And so I'm seeing here that, yes, this is going to happen in 2026. It is projected for you. Okay. You are going to get your person. And with the journal being here, this is because finally, like, I feel like a lot of you have been like writing things down. And it's funny that this was on the side, because this might be a worry. Like if you guys are like getting into a new relationship and you're like, I got kids and I'm worried about like, you know, how this person is going to treat my children, just know that this person is going to love your children. Okay. And the way that this person treats you is going to be like, it's going to be very reflective of how they treat your children. Okay. There is no games. There is no, like, it's just going to be happiness. Okay. I saw a video, I think it was like Lovely Mimi, and she was like, when you find like that true love, like, you know, you just feel good. Like you're not crying, you're not questioning, you're not doubting, you're just happy and content, and you're just enjoying each other's company. And I don't feel that you're gonna like rush into this commitment right away. Okay. I do feel like you are gonna take your time with this person, because you're still gonna, you know, really be feeling them out. And also you have like this night, it's not just this person, but I feel like you have things to protect for yourself. Like you're like, okay, I have to still, you know, protect my heart, because I was very vulnerable in my last relationship. And so I just need to make sure. And I'm honestly feeling that this person is going to be like everything and more for you. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get some tarot on this. Ooh, I'm so happy for you, Cancer. This is crazy. Like, I was doing some other readings and I'm like, okay, when is like, you know, the good love, that like, you know, that unconditional love gonna come through? Yeah, look at this. Proper balance, temperance, going from, you know, a negative space to a positive space. Wow, okay. You know what? I'm just like so happy right now, because I'm feeling like, oh my God, like I can finally like breathe. Excuse me. I feel like you can finally breathe. Like finally be like, oh, okay, like no more drama. Like You know, even though sometimes you may want a little drama. Ooh, okay, here's travel. Yeah, the cycles, the toxic cycles are ending here. And the world tells me that this is definitely going to bring in this newfound love for you, okay? Oh my goodness. Let me see, what else am I getting here? I feel like you and this person are going to be traveling, like going to shows or like doing things like fun things that like you weren't able, like, I feel like if you were in this relationship with the past person, it's like what they wanted to do. You know what I mean? You'd be like, oh my God, I fucking hate it here. Like, I'm just tired of, like, oh, when are we going to go home? And you're doing that little fake smile. Like, I'm having fun. It's great. But like, I feel like this person is going to be like, well, what do you want to do? Like they're going to want to really invest in like the things that you love. And they're just going to be like, I booked a weekend here, you know, or let's go here. I know you were talking about it last time and like, I just wanted to surprise you. Yeah, this person is full of surprises. Oh my God, how exciting. What? 9 of Cups. Okay, yeah, this is a vacation. This is like a dream vacation, okay? This is like, you know, and I feel like once you feel this love, like you're going to do this for this person as well, okay? Aww. Wow, this person is so worth the investment. They are worth it. I know you're going to take your time, Cancer. I know you are, but just know that this person is definitely 100% worth it. Try not to go back and forth in your mind like, you know, oh, is this person really real? Like, I just don't know. Like, you might just go into your, like, your little toxic, like, you know, it's too good to be true. Like, when is the other shoe gonna fall? Like, I'm just waiting for it. Like, and try not to have that mindset moving forward with this person, because I don't feel that this person is here to cause you any harm. This person is actually here because, like, you know what? Oh, they just brought this image into my head. You remember, I don't know if you guys have seen Practical Magic when, I believe, I forgot, oh my God. I forgot her, not Jillian, the other one. Fuck, I forgot. Sandra Bullock's character. Well, basically she like casts a spell so that she'll never fall in love, you know, and so then, you know, the guy, she tells the guy like, yes, I cast a spell when I was a little girl. And so the guy turns around and he tells her, he's like, well, you know what? I wish for you too. You know what I mean? So try not to be negative and just know that this person also, you know, journaled for you too. Okay. This person also wanted someone like you too. Okay. All right. Look at that. And here's another night. Okay. Try not to, you know, again, if it's going too fast, this is not it. Okay. If it's going too fast and you're just like, whoa, what the fuck? This is not it. Okay. But if it's taking its time and this person is understanding of your time, it's it. Okay. All right, Cancer. Thanks for watching.